This is Madeline Jeanette on What's Making News this Thursday. The InTEXTigator will be receiving an upgrade this week. Yes, as previously scheduled, the Toronto Police's AI program Sherlock will now be able to receive phone calls. This is in addition to reading texts and receiving media files, which it could already do. However, as stated by the Toronto Chief of Police, Mr. Miles Croft, while the upgrade will allow the program to transcribe spoken word to text, it will still not be able to speak back. For now, the chatbot will respond primarily through text.
Hello.
Ever since its successful recovery of the silent witness painting a few years earlier, the InTEXTigator has gone from strength to strength. It is safe to say that the chatbot, launched exclusively to help free up police resources, has been a raging success. From exclusively looking at cold cases that the police had given up on to taking on cases far bigger in scope and significance, the InTEXTigator has been on quite the journey. We had an exclusive interview with Toronto Chief of Police, Mr. Miles Croft, on the growth of the program.
Sherlock is a welcome addition to the team. It's helped increase our productivity significantly and also helped in solving many difficult cases.
What do you think Sherlock brings to the table that a human cannot?
Well, as I said, we have over 7,000 employees working for us, and as far as its strengths go, I can say it can do a lot of repetitive tasks, without getting bored or without losing focus. And also, it's shown to process large amounts of data very, very quickly. It doesn't sleep, it doesn't take a break. It's pretty much a perfect worker.
Well, as you very well know, there have been growing voices against the use of such technology. What do you have to say to people who may be wary of Sherlock and its increasing influence in law enforcement and our lives in general?
Well, one thing I can say, we do receive large amounts of Sherlock fan mail in the office every day, and
well, the growing discontent and everything else.
Conflicting opinions are expected with something of such magnitude, but we will meet it if it's loud enough. But I can clearly say there's no need for concern here, because we have quality assurance checks. And as well, we regularly skim Sherlock's cases to make sure everything's on the right track. And I can say we have lifted off the rigorous checking on it because of the success of the past few years. Well, the program deserves a bit more leeway. Thank you. That's all for today. Thanks.
How is everything looking?
It's looking good. Sherlock has a few active cases. Assaults, shootings, a few stabbings, a couple of homicides, and a child abduction.
It's great, and the program is following its presets due diligence.
Yeah. All of our servers are running at full speed. Quick glance shows that all set algorithms are being followed. Sherlock, with all of its 200 billion parameters, is running at full tilt.
Wonderful. Good work, Miss Watson.
Is this Madeline Jeanette of the TVC News?
Yes. Who is this?
Call me Moriarty. Think of me as the voice of the people. Together, let us expose Sherlock the AI.
This is Madeline Jeanette bringing you an exclusive feature on Sherlock the InTEXTigator AI. Launched slightly over 3 years ago, the program has undoubtedly helped the police solve numerous cases. However, are we relying far too much on machines? What is the human cost in all of this? Are we as a species losing our connection with nature?
Is that Cardinal?
No, that's a finch. The cardinal is more melodious. It sounds like coo, coo, coo. You know, there used to be a lot more birds at this park. I would come here every Sunday with my dad. Their chirps would be a lot louder too.
What's that rumbling noise? What's that? What bird is that?
That is the sound of construction beside the park, not a bird.
You know, I think there is an app for this. I read about it somewhere. I don't remember the name, but all you do is you record the sound and it identifies the bird from its call.
Yeah, Aaron, that's why you're so terrible at this. Please, no phones. Just try to breathe in the fresh air and listen carefully. If we stay here long enough, you'll be able to tell the different birds from their calls, and even the different trees from the smells in the air. Maybe next time we come, you should keep your phone a few feet away.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that in the next couple of months. I told you I'm on call, right? And with the new project at work, things will get busy pretty soon.
So does that mean that we're not going to be able to come back anytime soon? You know you need a lot of practice with the bird calls.
I'm sure we'll think of something. Just maybe not every weekend.
Okay. Isn't nature so beautiful?
Amen. Wait, I think I can hear it now.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh, Sarah,
You're
hi.
back.
Yeah, I'm starting a new project tomorrow, so I'm gonna need some supplies.
Okay, well, how's Stella doing?
She's all right?
Yeah, well, I'm just taking a break, but whenever you're ready, I can cash you out.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, hon, I'm ready to go.
Oh. There was a slight change of plan. Work is taking longer than expected, sorry.
instead of going to the park, we can bring the park to us. Here.
Are you serious?
The backdrop needs a bit more work.
But hey, you can hear the birds. There's no construction noise too.
This is so weird.
Well, everything is weird until it becomes the norm.
Can we just quit this and go to the actual park? This is a joke, right?
We can go next time. Yeah, I can't take too much time off today, I'm sorry. Did you know? Studies have shown that our brains cannot tell apart images of nature from the real thing. We get the same health benefits both ways. So take in the sights, listen to the sounds. You might as well be in Hyde Park right now.
The simulation's not random, you know? It's based on the park.
Isn't nature beautiful? I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna order a pizza.
Well, why don't you just project a pizza on the screen, too? Hey, are we still on for today?
No. Maybe next weekend?
That's what you said last weekend.
I know. We'll just have to skip once more. I have too much work.
What's happening?
We have an issue here. Sherlock has gone off track in one of the cases it's investigating.
Which case?
It's the...
It's the child abduction case?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Instinct. How do you know it's gone off track?
I was just checking the activity logs. Check this out.
Wait, how? Sure, tell me, how on earth did it not check that it's a mask?
The AI still has trouble differentiating between a face and a mask.
But it's a freaking Mickey Mouse mask. It can't recognize a Mickey Mouse mask? That's what you're telling me?
I'm sure the algorithm will catch on soon as it scans more databases. Since we can set it to handle large data sets, we set its default to include all possibilities first before narrowing it down.
But that means it must have been sent to...
Thousands of people, these photos of Mickey Mouse, looking for it.
Okay, what about the person who reported the incident? Like, how about like the one who sent in the picture? And
This is what we have on file.
Hello? I am calling to report a child abduction that I witnessed today.
come on, Jemima, this is so fake. Like, why wasn't this flagged by the system?
Right now, Sherlock can only transcribe spoken word to text. It can't really analyze the voices. This should improve in its next iterations.
200 billion parameters, but my 2-year-old can tell that this is fake right away. Okay, what we need to do is just cover this whole thing up before someone in the media just has a field day on this.
Maybe a bit too late for that.
Just who exactly is behind this expose of Sherlock the AI? Who is behind the mysterious Moriarty? The answer may lie in 19th century England. It was the peak of the Industrial Revolution. The invention of new machinery transformed manufacturing and the way people worked. Many weavers and textile workers feared that the increased use of mechanized looms and knitting frames were threatening their livelihood. A few desperate workers responded with a series of violent protests. They broke into factories and smashed the new machines. They called themselves Luddites, named after Ned Ludd, a mythical figure who they saw as their leader. More than 200 years since, history is repeating, and we may be seeing another uprising. These Neo-Luddites are resisting the increased use of modern technology, including artificial intelligence. Their target? Sherlock the AI.
History repeating itself. If I remember correctly, this has happened before. A few years ago, we had a case where a mask gave Sherlock some trouble. Case 43122. this picture on file. It's the exact same, minus the Mickey Mouse, but then this case was solved, the file was closed.
A mistake? But this isn't me. Yes, I know the child. She went to my daycare, but someone is wearing my face.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Like I said, it was an error made by Sherlock, but it has been fixed now and you're no longer a suspect. We will get to the bottom of this soon. Where do you think that they got your picture from?
I don't know. Maybe they pulled it off my social media or something. And fixed what? You can't undo sending thousands of people my photo and say that I'm a suspect in a child abduction.
We've retracted the alert and issued a correction.
Yeah, well, not everything can be retracted or corrected, you know. I don't understand. Parents are pulling their kids from the daycare. If this continues, I'm gonna have to shut the place down.
This is so stupid. I thought they cleared your name. That doesn't convince them?
I don't know. People are just looking at me differently. I can sense it. They're staring at me at the subway. They're giving me weird looks on the street. I'm paying for this silly program's stupidity.
We eventually caught the abductor. Turns out they'd been spying on the child for weeks and wore the daycare owner's face to avoid detection.
What happened to this woman? Like, where is she now? Do we have any records of her?
Yes, we do.
Hey,
Hey, what is it?
I have good news. I'm getting off work early today.
Really?
We can finally go to High Park, the real one.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm super excited.
See you soon.
All right, I'll be jumping on the subway now.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Hey, bitch! Leave the kids alone!
We're very sorry for your loss, Mr. Adler. Be assured we've already begun our search for this mob.
You've got to be doing more than that. What about stopping the chatbot? You can't keep running it after this.
Look, Mr. Adler, I understand your anger, but a decision like this comes from way above my pay grade. Also, please keep in mind that it wasn't Sherlock that killed your wife. However, we will find the people that did.
People. It was the bot that ruined her life and made her an outcast in the city. You shouldn't be relying on something that dumb.
An incident like this is extremely uncommon. Sherlock usually has a very high success rate, and the probability of something like this happening is maybe 1 in 1,000.
Ability. My wife was not some statistic. She was the only one I had.
If you have any further questions, please reach out to us.
Aaron. Aaron.
My wife was not some statistic. She was the only one I had.
Aaron.
Well, isn't it hypocritical that in order to stop technology, you're using the exact same thing?
Are vaccines hypocritical for using viruses to kill viruses? We are only against technologies that ruin lives.
Hey, Sarah, are you here? Can you check me out?
Moriarty initializing.
Well, aren't you afraid of them coming after you? Of getting caught? Of having your voice silenced?
I am the voice of the people. Can't be silenced with any iterations.
The address we have on file for Stella Adler matches the location of Moriarty's call tracked by Sherlock.
Okay, send it to the team. I'm gonna get them right now.
This isn't about my present. It's about our future.
Open up. This is the police. We know you're in there. Open up or we'll have to break the door open.
Good evening. We've been assessing the events of the last few days and have an announcement to make. After consulting with the Toronto Police and a team of experts, we have decided that the police AI chatbot known as Sherlock will remain active. We believe the change is inevitable. We can embrace it, or we can be dragged into it. We pride ourselves at being at the forefront of technology and will continue to be. Nevertheless, We realize now, more than ever, the importance of having stronger checks and balances in place, and this will be prioritized. We will also keep on iterating the program and have stricter quality control systems in place to minimize any potential flaws. Let me stress that no matter what happens, we are all in this together, and we should put aside our differences as a city.
Is it true that the supposedly bad program Moriarty got the better of Sherlock?
I wouldn't say that. Despite its initial fumble, Sherlock did help us track down Moriarty and its programmer. We have shut it down, and Mr. Adler is in custody right now. Also, we shouldn't even be thinking in such binary terms. Good, bad, these are human concepts. Good programs, bad programs, it depends on how we program and how we use it.
Are you admitting that Sherlock has a bad side?
Sherlock is what Sherlock is programmed to do and how we see it. Good or bad? That's a difficult question to answer. I suppose we can all ask it of ourselves. Are you good or bad?